Hat still look like it's on your line, or does it look miles to the right?
A little bit to the right.
Okay, come on back here. Is it?
No, it isn't.
Right. So when we set up to the side of the ball like that, we get this bit of a visual illusion. So you have to almost feel as though that you're trying to hit the ball to the right or over that stick today. And when you set up this way, there's a good chance that you see the stick more to the right than the flag. And it's just because we're standing here. And so that's part of the reason why the club cuts across the ball. So go halfway back.
Oh, back.
Yeah, make a halfway back swing. Okay, and this is the here on in, so keep going up. It's going to go back that way more. Hold it there. Hold it there. Okay. And then in the downswing, I need you to get the club head under this. Use your hands and wrists to get it under. Okay, one more time. Do it again. Okay. Feel like you're going to...
Nope, nope.
One more time. Take it all the way up. Use your hands and shot this thing down that way.
Oh, okay.
Hold it there.
Yeah.
Now turn through. Again. So up and behind. Good. Yeah, and turn through. Okay? Come look at that. Powerful thing that we can do in your swing is to get this way. Right? The most powerful thing we can do in front of us is axe chopping, right? The wood chopper.
Right.
Right? And that's the motion of the arms. My arms go up over my left shoulder and I chop them right back down to where I started. So if I went into a backswing where we're trying to go and I simply did the right arm motion, that's it. That's our idea. But in order for the club to ground itself out that way, we need to do the vertical chopping down with your turn. Right there.
Right.
So where I want to start with this today is start with a couple of backswings, feeling as though that, okay, I get the feeling of, you know, putting the club over where the girls are, up, around. And then from there, how do you feel like you turn your body, right, your lower body, both knees trying to face the target as you get this club down almost where it's going to hit your shoe, right? It has to get down that way a little more. And when we do it nice and slow, it's going to go here, you're going to feel it come down and you're going to turn, and that club's going to come all the way through that way. But what we're going to see is the divots pointing in the opposite direction.
Right.
So to start this off today, I don't want to go super fast with it. I just want you to get the feeling of how that club's going to swing. Set up to one for me.
At the ball or?
We're going to hit one, yeah. Okay. Now, remember our target line. The target line for you is like 2 inches to the right of the stick. So that's kind of where I want you to look. All right, so, yeah. Can you stand just a touch taller? Yeah, feel like someone grabs the tag of your shirt back here and just pulls you straight up. Okay? Like this much. Not huge, just a little. There you go, good. Okay, so take it back to where we're trying to go. Hold it there. More around. Good. Hold it. Breathe. There you go. Start again. Same thing. Around, around, around. Good. Now where's the club got to go?
Chop it down.
Yeah. As you turn. Good. So take it up again to our spot.
Chop first, then turn?
I don't know yet. Our sequence, I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. I just know that when you start letting the club release in my direction, it's going to free you up to turn. But if you are holding on to that club and you're pulling it down, right, that's what's going to prevent us from turning. So, and it's what's going to kick the club, well, out. Okay, so take it up to the top. All right, downswing as much under the stick as you can get it. Okay, good. So give me that one at like, I don't know, 40% speed, but crazy exaggerated range of motion.
Okay.
Like really get the motion right. Okay, one more time. Ball started right of the stick. So if we're trying to feel like our arm speed is in this chop down to here, the only way that you're going to get your arms and club to the golf ball and beyond is by turning your body. Try not to feel like there's a chop and a hit.
Right.
Right? So another way for me to put this is the speed of your arms, the energy of the arms is only down.
Yeah.
It's not forward.
Right. I have to move forward with my...
It's the pivot that turns the arms crossing, like the pivot makes the arms cross the feet, and the standing up and the speed makes the arms look like they come into the finish.
Right.
So I like how you're exaggerating it. I'd like to speed up the tempo just a little bit. Good, that's it. Cool. Do that one more time. Keep your hat pointed at the ball or at the ground. Yeah, until you're in your finish. Oh, yeah, stare at the divot after you make it. There, that's better. I think that when you turn your head to the left,
yeah,
it feels like you're turning,
yeah,
but all you're turning is your neck.
Right.
Not bad. Come watch. Good. So give me a little twist, a little chop, and a big that. I don't know what that is yet. Good. Wow. Oh, better. Another one? So show me a swing where you never win the arm wrestle.
Okay.
Just practice swing. Good. Show me the setup. Okay. How do you tweak the wrist there? Good. Hold it there. I want that feeling at the end of your swing too. Yeah. So get it there. Take it up to the top and through. So at the end of the swing right there, you lost it. And if you lost it there, you lost it down there. One more time. So once you get your wrist, okay, hold it, like lock them in place, can't move them anymore. Up and through. There, come look. Good, like it. And still feel at the end that it's still that way. It's like when you go like that, I want to like cast your wrists so they never move that way anymore. They're just there and you go through. Stop. Good. One more.
So that one like went that way.
Which would be the opposite of where it went before.
Yes.
Okay. So when you do it in your motion, right, we don't quite get the same result in the wrist, because as you take the club back, you take it back with your arms, and then you try and find it too late. So I want it to feel like no arm movement, wrists first, and then once you're there, then go ahead and take the shot. Okay, but I think that in the takeaway, if you're moving the arms to take the club away from the ball, like this, not only is the face opening up, but the club's getting way too far behind your pivot. It doesn't even move yet, right? So the takeaway can feel like it's wrist, and you're just trying to turn your stomach back to the camera. Yeah, call it from like here to here. Anything from here to here moving that direction, right? So I can get my wrists doing their thing, turn my belly back there. See how little my arms moved away from the middle of me? They're still right there in front of me. But when your arms start to move the club away like that, it's hard to get it closed because you get stuck. You know, like there's nowhere else for you to go. So it's like, oh, it's not going to work. So you lift up, get the other way. So right there, bend it down. Hands are still between your knees. Stop right there. And then from there, up. Take it up and hit it.
So when I bring it up here,
Yeah. You'll feel like there's no more place to go. You'll get like stuck or stopped. Yeah.
and then like that.
Yep.
I'm not
the yellow flag our target line?
Yes. Like that.
Yeah. Not at all. No. But it just gives me an idea to know, like, okay, this feels like 20 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour does this to my shots. Because right now it's just all a guess, right? That's what I'm going to bring my box out and try and figure out. So when it's 20, it does this. When it's 30, it does that.
Show me that wrist thing again, Coach.
Yeah, so we're going to set up D-loft in the club. It's going to feel as though that as it comes through, it's going to go add loft.
That was nice.
Big time. But if your arms are going like that too hard, you can never get there. So like, let me see your club. This is going to be a good exercise for you, is to feel as though that you can set up to it, get it there, and then get it there. And if you stand in front of me, you'll notice that my arms stay basically in the same place as my wrists get active. Right? So part of the fade action has to do with the handle of the club passing the ball too much. The handle of the club passes the ball. So if I'm here and I go like that, and I start swinging the club head through, look where the handle's going. That thing went back. So if I'm using my arms to pull the handle forward and through, it never gives club a chance to go that way. So that's the draw, the high, the grade. That's what we want to try and get to. You can go like this. Pull this thing through, right? So, like, the release isn't an arm thing. The arms actually have to stop to allow the wrist to flip out and release the club. Sure. The only thing with the irons is we get away with it a little bit as we hit the ground. So when the club hits the ground, it slows this up for us. So the more you can feel like it goes here, you take it up, lift that thing like crazy, fall up, more club head speed. So one of the things I want you to practice, in between shots is swing this thing because it's really, really head heavy, and I want you to feel like you're swinging that thing past the handle. Feel it. It's a way different weight and balance than a club. Right, and let the yellow thing has to get to the ball first. The yellow end gets to the ball first. Yeah. And that's how we get the club head to catch up to the hands. It squares the face for you. Yep. Faster. Good. Release it earlier.
You might try to get the sound here.
Pre-impact. So what if it felt like the grip stopped at your right foot, and that's when you got it past? Even before your right foot. If your hands pass the golf ball without flipping first, it's too late. So, like if I gave you a towel, right, to snap into the ball, your arm and hand would never get to the ball. It would have to stop short to allow it time to kick out. Yeah. So now do that with some speed. Good. Like if you did it baseball style, it's really easy to let that thing pass up here in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try and do that. It's not stopping your hands, it's stopping your arms, right? If my arms stop, my hands do this. But if I'm trying to not let my wrist flip, it's too boarded up, it's too strong, right? So arms stop, and that's how my hands keep going. So big swing, the release down toward the ground, and then let that thing flip over. More.